So, see if we can get to the Institute. First need to build the means to get in, then well, I don't know. Guess we'll see when we get there.
Do you need something?
I have plans here to build a signal interceptor that can get me into the Institute.
So that's what the Courser chip was all about. You needed that frequency, I take it. Why? What does this machine do?
The Institute uses teleportation to get in and out. The interceptor can hijack their signal and send me instead.
We've spent dozens of years and too many good agents' lives only to discover not a goddamn thing. And now we have the answer, thanks to you. Teleportation. That the Institute could build something so... But we've got work to do. This is our top priority now. I want Tinker Tom to help you in any way possible to get this device built.
Ready to hand over the plans? This is the big one.
Here you go. Let's see what we need.
Hold on. Who wrote this? Some kid with a crayon? Shit. Must have been a real big kid. Oh, man. Molecular transmission via encrypted RF waves? Those Institute eggheads are crazy.
And you can divert the signal using a heavily modified relay interception. Like a pirate broadcast, you know? That's intense.
I knew you could figure it out, Tom.
The plans cover all the high-end egghead shit, but they're missing a ton of engineering details. Filling in the gaps will take time. This bit here, the stabilized reflector platform, just needs some high-grade metal. Easy. By the time you finish that, I'll have the rest done.
Okay. Looks like we are on a quest to actually build it.
What's it gonna take to build it?
We can scrounge up the platform components you need. No problem. But where to build it?
It's gonna need some serious space. This baby's big.
It should fit over at Mercer's safe house. Pam's already given that place her full blessing. I'll flag some runners to deliver the components there.
Build the reflector platform.
The world's a dangerous place for anyone in my way.
It might be a safe option because I would assume there's going to be a blowback. So single railroad safe house, possibly or very likely lost. As a consequence, it's not too bad. We have a huge amount of resources, so if we actually have to donate components to get it done, that should be trivial to us. Hopefully that's not really required. Oh, come on. The load times. Sometimes they're a bit longer than others, I'm not quite sure what it is. Okay. Outpost Zamanja. Yeah, the new outpost. Hmm. I'd certainly like to have more security there. We'll... Outpost Zamanja. There might be a couple of turrets. 3 machine gun turrets. They're worthless in any kind of serious fight situation. Specials. Stabilized reflector platform. Circuitry steel aluminum. Wire this into the same power grid as the beam emitter. Silver reflector. Not sure where's a good place to stop this. Of the house, maybe? It could be a bad idea to try to build it in a very inaccessible place, though. I have no idea what we're really building. I'd like to build it in a place where I can cover it with walls on all sides, depending on what type of side it is. Also, maybe add a turret on top of there, so it's covered by some defensive structures. Okay. For now, just... No, let's not do this. I want to add, if I can, a foundation to this. We're gonna have to get some concrete, maybe some resources in general to build the potential defensive structures we want to build. I don't want to connect this place to any kind of a settlement. I'm clearing trees. I mean, if we put a missile turret here, I don't want tree clusters blocking us. Pretty sure there might be a little bit of concrete here somewhere. Right. Enough for the foundation. Just target it. I'm trying to give it a little bit of a height intentionally. And build a couple of floors. I basically want to see in what directions can I expand on this. Need more steel, but yeah, we can expand into this direction a little bit. I suppose not in this direction. Remove this. We can, but wait. So 3 times 3 will block here. That should be sufficient for our purposes. I'd like to finish building that though. Steel is surprisingly the bigger problem here. Yeah, we would need 3 units of steels. And I don't think this place has it. Ooh. No. Get a little bit of fencing. Right. More steel. No idea what I'm doing here. Same power grid as the beam emitter. Well, there's no beam emitters now. Talk to Tinker Tom. Might as well do that. We have an interception device ready. Definitely need to up the defenses. We'll see what type of device it actually is before deciding the final form of it.
You got the platform built yet? Tick tock, tick tock. I'm waiting for the good news.
Easy. I did it. The platform's constructed.
And I filled in the blanks on the blueprints. We can actually build this crazy thing. The science of this monstrosity is wow. But fortunate for us, the ingredients pretty common.
But there's 3 specialty items that I just can't grab from our safe houses.
You find those, and we'll knock down the gates of hell.
How's the interceptor actually work?
Then let me impart some science to you. We got 4 main parts.
Need a control console to input the code and process your biological information. No problem. Easy. Second up, a relay dish. That's the bit that intercepts the teleporter signal, man. A molecular beam emitter to, scramble your molecules up for the transmission. After that, just wire everything together on the same power grid, and boom! This thing's gonna suck up juice like a blood bug on a Brahmin.
I'll get started.
Yeah, the sooner the better. After you get the getables, meet me at the build site.
Search military sites for circuit boards, sensor module. Okay, we need a circuit board, we need a sensor module, we need a biometric scanner. Okay. All sounds familiar to me. The problem is they might be broken
Would
down.
it kill them to let me know mission specs before the dead drop? Just once?
Might be broken down to their components.
You really walk the Freedom Trail? By yourself?
So we're gonna find some more. We need to. It has to have at least 1 rocket turret. But I still think we want to build the device itself fully because of well, we can always change the positioning, but it's easier to place defensive structures once you know what you need to actually defend. Some kind of a small wooden platform somewhere. That's pretty much all we need. We need to very likely protect some kind of power source in addition to everything. So we'll see. I don't want to haul a huge amount of stuff until we know what we need.
I wouldn't swallow any of this if I were you.
Oh, you're not me. Just taking him for a little swim. I mean, have the aqua girl. Might as well get a little out of it. Just a look. See if is this more like the lakes or more like the ocean? Guess it's a pretty safe way to move around in general. But it's pretty barren here, so by any means not a terrible ability, but just not exactly all that exciting either. Oh, what do you know? It's slightly radioactive. That might be much more useful, focus. I mean, if you want to go the endurance route, there's it basically turns radiation to something useful. I'm not quite sure how it works. I mean, does it push the radiation level down, or does it just heal while still increasing the radiation level? There's quite a bit of difference what's useful and what isn't. I don't know. I'm not too keen to test it out either. Radiation is something that's fairly trivial to handle. Total hack magazines. I sort of wish they didn't exist. You might as well attach to the robot hacking options to actually taking the robotics ability to perk first level. Hacking could have been attached to hacking. Although
Maybe constantly trying to kill us, but the Commonwealth never lacks for excitement.
I'll eat food this time. I don't need to. We wanted a sensor module. Actually, circuit boards. Proper circuit boards. Not circuitry. Is circuitry okay? Do you need specific items? Okay. Sensor module was at least something we needed. Two of them. Military size for circuit boards. This military grade circuit board then. Yeah, 77. I think that's enough. Search hospitals for biometric scanner. One. Right. I need to see what they require, the turrets. Probably should see the power too. Yeah, okay. Gear, screws, rubber, copper, aluminum, nuclear materials. Copper for the wiring, very likely. Aluminum, circuitry, screw, gear, oil, steel. Right. Needs aluminum. Nuclear material. More biometric scanners should do it. Steel and oil blowtorch. Very heavy for that. Springs and gears, and I don't recall at all what we need. Circuitry. Always gonna need circuitry. Always gonna need a little bit of steel, but I think we have actual steel. Need more oil. 50 units of copper. Probably don't need quite so much, but it's not that heavy. Copper bars. Okay. What else? Do we need crystals? I don't know. They're not that heavy. I'll take a couple of crystals. Cutting fluid. Yeah, this is for the oil. Might need quite a lot of oil, in fact. We need gears. Always need a little bit of adhesives. Maybe plastic too. Fiber optics. We might need fiber optics. Okay. Oil, spring, steel. Fuses, copper, glass. Oh, gears. We might need some gold. Although I think that's for weapon components. All the watches have springs. We'll take a couple of those. Oil, steel, and glass. Screws and springs, and probably have enough oil, but you never know. Oh, for God's sakes. Wood and steel. Have a little bit of plastic. Right. Get a little bit of rubber. And recall the place having a lot of rubber. Rubber is also very lightweight. Screws, gotta have screws. Springs, was it? Right, springs. A little bit of steel. I don't think we need much, but it's not that high weight. And I think that's pretty much it. Oh, I forgot something. I forgot something. Tin cans would be much better for transporting steel. Vacuum tubes. Okay.
You might want to focus on the valuable salvage. You'll break your back.
For fuck's sakes, you're not even in the team and you're still bitching about what I'm carrying. Where's the... There you are.
Hey.
I'll see what I can do. Take a look.
I need quite a bit of carry weight from you. Okay, just carry the junk. Right, so with this we should be able to build whatever we need to build and put some kind of a basic defense there for the inevitable. The Institute counter push. It's not like we're in a position to do, well, any kind of blasting damage to it or something. We're here on a, we're gonna go there for a specific mission.
Let's see what I got in my bag of tricks.
It's a dog. I guess the biggest problem with these might be that they don't really have much range.
Hey, Tom.
Hey, man. Need help with the signal interceptor? This thing is gonna be huge. We'll finally learn about what the Institute's really up to, man.
I'm not sure how we're gonna build this relay dish.
That one's not bad. Old radio stations got those. You know, communication equipment. So radio stations, radar arrays, those type of places.
And I've built them already. The dish. So, electro platform. Molecular beam emitter. I'm not quite sure how these are all supposed to be. Reflector platform. Snap this in place on top of it. 20 power. Yeah, I don't think our little platform is quite big enough for this. Right. That's not important right now, we just need to build these plastic things. And the console itself. Two power, 5 power, 20 power, so probably 2 large generators needed. We need to expand the probably should not build this on a platform then at all.
Desdemona.
All along, the bastards have been teleporting personnel to the surface. Is there nothing they can't do?
Oh, come on. Right, I suppose we need to expand the flooring. We should actually build just higher. Yeah, probably should build higher. The thing is, it's too low now. No matter how I look at it, it's just too low. Right, so we want the platform to be a little bit higher than that. Okay. Now there should be no real obstacles to placing these. And it shouldn't look retarded that we're constantly hitting the guys who are on the bottom floor. Getting the placement right is going to be a bit tricky now that I already shoved this piece of crap here. But it's going to be stations on top of nothing. Yeah, this is a bit of a problem. What exactly are you supposed to be using? Store you. Nope. I suppose, yeah. Just a little bit of a base floor here, that's good enough. Right. I'll expand things a little bit more because the blasted emitter doesn't seem to require a huge amount of room. Don't know how much it really wants to room, but currently we don't have enough. Snap this in place over the reflector platform. So I guess it's doesn't go exactly on top of it, but very close to it anyway. Doesn't seem to snap anywhere. Sort of goes very close to it. So push it somewhere very close to the plastic thing. We do it this way. Right. So we need to add 2 large power generators. That's something I don't think we can do. Probably don't have the aluminum for that. Yeah. Nick.
Hey.
Go on. Here's what I've got. You building a collection or something?
No. Building a machine for intercepting teleportation transmission. This should be added on a higher level. Well, I don't particularly care. As long as this shit works. Bigger problem is where we're gonna add the generators. Oh, that's at least 3 large generators. Oh. Well, no matter what we do with them, we need to build them first. 1, 2, 3. Right. I have to take a look at the positioning a little bit more. There just is not a good place for all this. Barely fits in here no matter what we try to do. And I certainly can't get it into any kind of cover. Yeah, I think this place is probably the best for it. At least there's room for these. Go behind the foundation for a little bit of cover. Okay. We have 33 power. This uses 2. How's the console could be on this level? Not sure why everything needs to be here. Same time, I don't see any reason why this couldn't be here. Ah, right. Same power grid. Snap. Place over reflector platform. Or close to it, I guess. This requires 27 total. Well, we can at least add at least 1 extra turret. Right, so a lot of these just need to be on the same grid. Okay, I'm just gonna add a large power pylon here. It's not really getting power, is it? Yeah, I think the position of this might have been right on top of that, but it seems to work, so what do I care? Right. Only have enough for missile turrets. I'm not quite sure where we want to build one. I'm going to... we can build two. Maybe on both sides, so this area can be covered by one and one on the other side. Maybe add a... I don't want to add too much. So just basically an extra turret at the edge here. Moving this so it has better positioning to fire. Another just has to be on this side. What exactly can you see from this? I think it'll likely just destroy our own turret, to be honest. Yeah, I'll probably attach it on this side. Where's your connecting? Nothing connecting it. Yes, there it is. Somewhere around here should be clear enough of a line of fire. I can't attach. Right. Be able to add a few lights. Something that doesn't really require power. Yeah, the mirror ball. Or not. I don't want to get stuck missing with
You
this.
need a metric ton of power to get this to work.
Power up the signal interceptor. Seems like there's power in it.
The beam emitter's alignment with the platform has to be perfect. Otherwise, we're just making art.
Oh, come on. It's not... You can't attach this fucker like this. Oh. sort of fits there, not really. It's the because this was supposed to be put on the ground, I think. So this kind of flooring is just not gonna do it. Doesn't fucking fit. Yep. I think well, there's gonna be a change to plans. It's just simpler if we stick it on the ground. A lot less aggravation. Why am I carrying all this shit? Right. Do I need to... Right, just... At least it's now it snaps into place. Right. Well, we might as well keep the rest. Don't really see any point in changing this. Can't target it for some reason. Power is coming to there.
We are in business.
Indeed we are.
Status report.
We got activity, Des. Not sure how long before it peaks.
The Institute is a huge unknown. Before we can make any plans, you need to do something. What I'm about to tell you is the most closely guarded secret the Railroad has. It's time you learn about Patriot.
Patriot?
There's a man, or woman, we're not sure, inside the Institute who helps synths escape to freedom. Dozens of synths owe him their lives. We don't know his name. We've never had a way to contact him, so we gave him the code name, Patriot. If your plan works, and you're able to get inside the Institute, we need you to make contact.
How can I contact him if you know nothing about him?
Patriot devised a method to communicate with us one way. The plan hinges on us using this method to close the loop and contact him back.
Okay.
Okay. I'll do my best.
Tom's encrypted a message for Patriot's eyes only. Once he sees it, he'll contact you. Until you make contact, and probably after, you need to stay in their good graces. You need to infiltrate them. Can you do that? Can you be our agent on the inside?
How exactly is this gonna work?
How do I infiltrate them?
You're going to have to sell them a lie. It's best to stick as close to the truth as possible. And you're gonna have to think on your feet. We don't know what's waiting for you. If you make it at all.
Bring it on.
You can do this. I believe in you. Stand on the platform and I'll give you the holotape. Just plug it into any Institute terminal and wait for the reply. Tom, talk to me.
Booting up the scan sequence. This frequency is only going to work once. You know who doesn't make the same mistake twice.
Okay. Use the signal interceptor. And I guess at this point, at the latest, we need to make some choices. I'm just gonna store the extra crap here.
We're gonna have to cut a few corners with the scan.
I don't want to leave this place anymore. We have a significant amount of weaponry. We should be able to handle whatever they have. I'm storing the excess clothing pieces really. We have... We're gonna be okay. What exactly do you use?
The signal's still intensifying. Ready when you are. So stand still. You gotta lock in all those molecules of yours. Hopefully we won't miss any. There's only, 60 trillion of them. All right, feeding our baby some juice. Let's see what she's got.
Take this holotape. You need it to contact Patriot.
Oh, man, don't worry. That's all part of the plan.
Tom, do whatever you can to gain their trust. Lie. Tell them what they want to hear. Make up a cover story and sell it.
Come on, I think I got it. Establishing lock on the Institute signal.
Just get all the information you can. About synths, about the Institute's plans. Find their weaknesses. If we can disable or destroy the Institute, we may have to do it. You jack that holotape into any terminal and Patriot will make contact. He has to.
Got the R up. We got it.
Find a way to save them. Nobody else can.